My name is Dacha Sava Thurber. First one, welcome to the first one, welcome back.
That's right. What he said.
It's been a minute since our last.
It's a new
episode.
year.
New year, new me.
Well,
A
a lot of things have happened.
I don't know if I like the 7-day free trial of 2021. I wanna return it. I don't want to subscribe.
You could just renew your free trial for another 7 days.
Just use another.
Make a new account. Use a new username.
Yeah. In case I get banned from my old account.
Anyway, so that's exciting. It's a new year.
Yeah.
New year, new show. This is the beginning of
3 now.
3.
Yeah, wow.
That's exciting.
Season 3 of 2
beginning of season 3. Sava's going to tell you the riddle for the day. Just
we got a wild card.
Hey.
Previous to the show, cards got thrown at me and some stuck in my shirt. If you couldn't tell, the cards are stuck in my shirt.
So,
look, there goes one.
There's one.
So, the aim was a lot better before the show, as you can tell. They stuck in.
It's fine. We got a riddle. So, this is your first time. This is how it works. We're gonna give you a riddle right now, and then
There are cards all over the place.
during the duration of the show, which is going to last like about half an hour, if you think you know the answer to the riddle, you can, if you're watching over YouTube, put it in the comments on YouTube, and if you're watching over Instagram, DM Sava with your answer before the show ends, and if you get it right, noting that there are probably many correct answers.
Oh, yes.
If you think outside the box, then you will get a song rec for a future show. If you can think it, we can play it. So, maybe. So, the riddle is,
what kind of running means walking?
so there's a type of running, and it means walking.
You can't get one
What
past
is it?
Dacha.
So, let us know. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, right. So, very good.
So we got some pieces.
We've got a little background for our first piece, right?
Oh,
So we played a little bit of Christmas-themed music on a show closest to the December 25th. Celebrate Christmas according to the new calendar, but very interesting historical
Wait,
fact.
hang on. The fact that there's a new calendar hints at the
Old
existence
calendar.
of the old calendar.
Hey, the old
Hey!
calendar, which is exactly 2 weeks behind the new calendar, which means that Christmas, according to the old calendar, is on what we call January 7th. On the old calendar, that's December 25th. But on the calendar that you got sitting on your desk or on your phone or on the wall, it's on January 7th. So we've got a little bit more sort of holiday-themed music. It's not necessarily Christmas music, but holiday-themed music from one of the most famous traditional holiday ballets, the Nutcracker.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the ballet called Dacha wakes up on Christmas morning and puts on his reindeer PJs and falls down the stairs. But you know that's a less common ballet.
It's so popular. It's just a little cliche, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone plays it. So the
Nutcracker.
we've got two
by our dear Russian friend Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
who we'll discuss in a short while. But first,
Oh yeah.
here's the movement, the dance of the reed flutes.
You know, it wasn't until I watched this
And if you know what a
ballet
reed flute is,
for the first time,
double points. Sorry.
it wasn't until I watched this ballet for the first time that I knew what a reed flute could dance.
I didn't know either. Or
I also didn't know what
Nutcrackers.
I also didn't know what a sugar plum fairy is, but you know,
We're about to find out. Here we go. Cool. So,
In that piece, I did Pizzicato. No, Sava, what's Pizzicato? Oh,
what is it?
okay, it's not pizza. I made that joke several times now. I still believe it's fine. Pizzicato is the name of a technique on violin where instead of using the bow, you use your finger to pluck the string. Ooh. Right? So you saw Dacha doing a lot of this, and you saw me doing a lot of this. It's pretty neato burrito.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's all of this excitement, all this stuff about Tchaikovsky?
He has a way with words.
Tell us
We got some facts.
We do.
We got some facts. The young Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky was a musical prodigy destined to become a civil servant. Huh.
Wow.
This is all according to Nina Vinther.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
The young Pyotr Ilyich started piano lessons at the tender age of 5 and composed his first song aged 4. Upon graduation of his school, he reluctantly took up a position as bureau clerk post in the Ministry of Justice. You know, not often do you think of professional musicians sitting and doing office work, but you know, it happens. Clearly it happens. Bless me. Tchaikovsky married just once. Within 6 weeks, he had a nervous breakdown. Tchaikovsky's homosexuality was at odds with the society in which he lived. Bowing under societal and familiar pressure, he hastily went ahead with a marriage to one of his former pupils, Antonia Miliukova. It was quite who had hasty. Expressed her underlying infatuation with him. That's a big word. Within just 6 weeks of his marriage, he had a nervous breakdown, ran away from his wife, and exited the country to never be seen again. He lived happily ever after. No, I'm just kidding. Tchaikovsky's first piano concerto had a brutal first reception. Christmas Eve, 1876, and Tchaikovsky played the first movement of his latest composition to his friend and mentor, Nikolai Rubinstein. But Rubinstein was having none of it. Apparently.
He was having none of that.
Quote, "How do you expect me, my dear friend, to pay attention to details when your music repels me in its very essence?" Now,
I'll be the judge of that.
As a pianist,
Sava
would like
will
to
play it
demonstrate.
on his piano.
With
a theme.
So wait, first, probably the most iconic opening of at least Tchaikovsky's piano concertos. Anyway. And then the theme. No. So you tell me. Anyway,
it doesn't repel me. I mean, different story, but the music, it's fine.
You know, my piano's a little rusty, but
it's missing some.
And apparently, his first violin concerto was not that much liked. Also, Tchaikovsky's close friend, Losif Kotek, one of the foremost violinists of the day, turned it down, believing it far too difficult. He said, Tchaikovsky's violin concerto confronts us for the first time with the hideous idea that there may be compositions whose stink one can hear.
Well, listen for the stink a little.
That's like something I'd roast Dacha about, but...
Does it stink? No, you don't smell the stink. You hear the stink.
I hear. Right, the stink one. Oh, I was wrong sense.
It's one of the most beloved.
It's stanky. Ooh. Tchaikovsky composed the commemorative 1812 overture without warmth and without love. It was the premiere in a tent.
It was premiered in a tent.
Yes. The Grand
Is what he
Overture
means
was
to say.
intended to make up part of the festivities celebrating Russian defense against Napoleon's invading Grande Armée in 1812. There were grand plans to perform the overture in the square in front of the Tsar Alexander I Cathedral of Christ the Savior in Moscow, complete with pealing bells, marauding brass fanfares, and switchboard cannons. But those were never materialized. I bet we all know the 1812 overture.
Boom! The cannons.
Yeah.
There were cannons. So, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think it's it.
Well, not quite, because we've got one more movement from Nutcracker to play.
Oh, yeah?
This is the Sugar Plum Fairies. Also, if you know what a Sugar Plum Fairy is, I don't.
And the Sugar Plum Fairy shall dance.
Danceth thus.
Yes.
We got some jokes.
Ah!
Yeah. Don't criticize someone until you've walked a mile in their shoes. That way, when you criticize them, you'll be a mile away and you'll have their shoes. Yeah, we got a laugh out. That was pretty good. What's the difference? What's the difference? Oh, you were going to say something.
Because when you criticize someone, we assume that they don't take it well.
What if it's constructive criticism?
Well, still, no. Okay. Constructive criticism is just a lame way of saying, I'm going to criticize you, but I'm also going to be passive-aggressive. It wasn't good yet. You'll get there, eventually. Maybe. It just wasn't good.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
One's big animal, the other you use to light the grill.
One's heavy, and one's a little lighter.
No!
That was good. What does Winnie the Pooh and...
Oh, hang on, let the crickets... Okay.
What do Winnie the Pooh and Alexander the Great have in common?
They were both formidable leaders.
They have the same middle name. Winnie the Pooh and Alexander the Great. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. I stand corrected, said the man in orthopedic shoes.
No, we got the laugh on that. That was good.
A guy goes to a pet shop and orders a goldfish. The waiter says, "Do you want an aquarium?" And the man replies, I don't care which star sign it is. Get it? Because he thinks aquarium is... Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine. I thought it was funny. The delivery was not there. I thought it was funny.
Aquarius.
Yeah, Aquarius. Oh no, it would have been funnier.
What do you-
It would have been funnier if the guy walked in and ordered a scorpion.
What do you call bears with no ears?
Deaf.
Get it? Get it? Bears.
Bears.
B-E-A-R-S.
Bears
E-A-R-S.
Battlestar Galactica.
So, now, it's
We're just
time
not-
for...
No, it's fine. All right, just...
No. Okay.
Okay,
No.
all right.
No. Now, we're continuing our trek
Our journey.
through the 44 violin duets of
Our portage.
Bela Bartok. Yes. Today brings us to numbers 21 and 22. Which is really timely because number 21 is the New Year's song.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
So, it's a little bit, it's not quite like fireworks are going off. You know, it's a little bit more,
So it's even more timely.
Yeah.
No one really knows.
Here we go. It's fine. It's a New Year 2021 7-day free trial. Maybe not the best, but hopefully
There's always time to cancel.
when you subscribe, you'll get the premium features, which include lots of good things. So here we go.
Which include listening to 30 minutes with ad-free music.
Yeah. Oh, say don't spray it.
We want the news,
We
not
want
the
the
weather.
news, not the weather. Blah. So, like, yeah, okay, fine. It's not Times
Pretty
Square
much
on
New
New
Year's
Year's
Eve.
Eve, but it's profound, dude. It's making profound statements. It's similarly as profound as number 22.
This is like the vibe you get when you walk around Stonehenge.
Yes, it's end like.
Dissonance.
So this is another one of Bartok's duets, which uses his classic, his absolute go-to,
his favorite
type of interval, which is the dissonant interval.
Oh.
So let's see.
What makes something dissonant? It clashes.
It's like yeah.
Yeah,
sour
yeah.
and so like for example,
I'll just play my part.
this Very distinct.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. So, similarly as profound is number 22.
Oh,
The mosquito dance.
ow!
You had a mosquito on you. Here we go. So listen for it. It sounds like it sounds like mosquito, and then it sounds like a slap the mosquito.
Oh, I didn't realize that worked.
No mosquitoes were harmed in the making of this. Well, that's probably not true.
No.
He probably slapped the mosquito.
Just
I should write some music about that. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So it's there. It's like a and
We got
an answer.
We got an answer to the riddle.
But we will not say it yet.
Oh.
We will wait until the end of the show to say it. But congratulations, Kay. I think you got the correct answer. But the show's not over yet. So keep giving us your answers if you got them. So very good. Now Sava will tell us, educate us a little bit on maybe some sayings. Ooh, no. That you say, but don't know where they come from. So they got some interesting and fun histories.
Thank you for that amazing introduction.
Yeah.
To have a frog in your throat.
Oh, what? Sorry.
It comes from when people used to get their drinking water from streams, rivers, and other natural bodies of water.
Ooh, yes.
Without a certain amount of filtration.
Without any filtration, if you leave a frog behind.
So you wanted to? And essentially, there was some conspiracy theories which led to widespread fear. What's that like? And basically, people thought that drinking this water, they would accidentally drink a frog egg.
Oh.
Similar to the thing about how you eat the watermelon seeds, right? They're gonna think that a tadpole is gonna grow inside of your stomach, and at some point come out of your throat. And that's what it means to have a frog in your throat. Means you're literally you have a tadpole in your throat. So that's probably where the expression comes. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, okay. So at least the filtration wasn't that bad that they would let a frog through. They would let an egg through.
Yeah.
But still, like, kind of that's a big thing. I don't know. How big are
The
frog
next
eggs?
is your right-hand man. Essentially, in ancient Greece and Rome,
Sava's my left hand man.
essentially in ancient Rome and Greece, the ruler who would sit at his throne
Jackie's my right hand man.
were often right-handed, as the majority of people are, and would therefore wield their sword with their right hand. So they often had their sword at their easily accessible at their right hand. However, if someone were to try to hurt the ruler in any way, they would need to approach the ruler from the right side in order to disarm the ruler, or make it more difficult for the ruler to reach for his sword, and therefore is defenseless. So the ruler would often have someone sit to their right to protect them from any people who are trying to hurt the ruler. And if someone's sitting at your right, that means that they have easy access to possibly hurting the ruler, and therefore being your right-hand man means that you have a mutual amount of respect and trust.
I actually found my right hand man right here.
Oh,
There he is! Jackie! He sits at my right hand to protect me from you. Buddy, is that your bone, Gina?
he's a big boy now. Oh, James.
Oh, but there he goes. All right,
Jiggy.
Gina.
Oh, Jiggy.
All right. Buddy.
Ooh.
Cool. So, is that it?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So now,
Heike also has
finally,
the correct answer.
it's time to reveal the
Oh,
answer
okay.
of the riddle. So congratulations to Heike and Kay, and maybe if someone DM Sava, we have not yet gotten word about that. So if you did, congratulations. But the answer that we were looking for was running out of gas. What kind of running is walking? Means walking?
You
Running
run
out of
out of
gas.
gas.
Because when you run out of gas, you gotta walk. It
Yeah.
means you gotta walk. So, that's sweet. Congratulations. And if you DM Sava, you haven't quite seen it yet, but he will be in touch. Get
I'll talk to my people.
his people, get in touch with your people, we'll get it all
Yeah.
worked out. So, I'm gonna end the show the way we've ended all previous 70 shows. The reminder of exactly how long to wash your hands, because it's very important these days. So here we go.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time in
2 weeks from now.
Well, 1 week, 6 days, 23 hours, and 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.